So Toby, thank you very much for your talk today at the Gym Owners Forum. It was a very interesting one on scaling the business, and as one of your actual first time talks, I think it was actually fantastic to watch. So first off, I think just to kind of get an easy feel for your thoughts on the event, what you think of today, and yeah, any kind of key takeaways from it.
I think it's fantastic to see so many gym owners all in one room, like so many different facilities are represented at this event, to see everyone kind of interacting together, sharing ideas for how their clubs work, what works for them, what doesn't, is massively positive, and it shows where the industry is at the moment.
Yeah, definitely. And I think what's good about your kind of viewpoint is that you work for Ashbourne, obviously, so you have that kind of unique perspective of being a gym owner, but also kind of, you know, seeing how the sausage is made kind of behind the scenes as well, and actually putting that into your gym. Would you say that this actually gives you an advantage when running your gym? And what would you say are the sort of bits of information you'd like to pass on to people who maybe don't have that advantage?
I think because with my job I need to know quite in depth about the software systems that we sell at Ashbourne. That helps me get the most out of the software systems at the club, and then from Ashbourne's perspective we can pass back a lot of information about how we can better improve our software systems for gyms. So it kind of works both ways, but yeah, there's definitely nice synergies there.
When speaking with gym owners, this is something you actually touched on in your talk a little bit. Social listening is a kind of big part of getting improvements into the gym, knowing what's kind of wrong with your gym and that sort of thing. Is that right?
I wouldn't say it's a massive part, but it can be a really useful additional thing to do if you're doing the other kind of feedback methods well. Kind of getting people when they're almost not realising that they're being listened to, hence social listening, and so you get an unbiased level of feedback. So you learn things about your gym that people might not say to your face, essentially.
You touched on a couple different methods of getting feedback to the gym, so surveys and social listening and things like that. What would you say that are actually the most effective ways in your gym that you've managed to get feedback from members, and why they were effective?
Both the long and short form surveys have a place, so the long form for getting really rich data kind of once a year, or in our case if we're planning a big project, we'll put out that big survey, ask for loads of data from our stakeholders, and then we'll use that to formulate what we do with the plan. In the short form, just over time, seeing whether certain instructors are getting good ratings and looking at those trends. And then the other really useful one is mystery shopping, so looking at whether processes are being followed, getting mystery shoppers in and finding out through a questionnaire that's kind of customised to our processes.
Have you ever been an undercover boss?
An undercover boss? I'm a boss every day.
No need for being undercover. Toby, thank you very much. Just to finish up, I would just like to get a final key bit of information that you think that every gym owner out there should know.
Processes and implementing processes. A lot of work at the start, so setting up software systems and things like that, but in the long term it's going to save you time, and it's going to mean that you can focus on other areas of your business and other areas of expansion.
The old saying, no pain, no gain, always rings true. Toby, thank you very much. We hope you enjoy the rest of your time at the Gym Owners Forum.